in our clinical local government. Right, Honorable Anderson, Allison, Simplified movement. Rivers Cross. Africa no Krenimen. Africa Krenimen. I greet everybody that is there for today. I know most of you will be surprised that I'm the leader of the Simplified movement. But the Simplified movement is not across parties. Not just parties. Non-party members are also involved. The reasons of supporting Fubara, Governor of Fubara State, is very clear to me. I want you to understand that politics is interest. If your people's interest is not considered, then you better go for where interest of your people is considered. The governor has just been about 11 to 10 months. And you can see what he has done for. They have achieved a lot from this government without abusing and without noise. I want you to take a look by the right hand of your side, which is called opposite ATC. The reclamation they promised us was stopped just for political reasons. If acting has problem with you, that shouldn't concern us. You have promised of the people that you are giving them recognition. Then if a friend who is doing something with you has an issue with you, shouldn't be the concern of the people. Why not go ahead and give what he has promised? I remember 6 years ago, we were promised a bridge. There was a campaign in Africa, and they asked Africa people, what do you want? And the Africa people in their echo said they want bridge. And their response was, we have gotten bridge. I don't know if it's the spiritual bridge or it's reality. Please. Some of us who stay at the mainland, we have a legacy school in university called Fubara. A lot of great men in Nigeria attended that school. But today, son, brother, mobilized back to that OGS to give us that befitting thing that OGS do have previously. Not just that. In the Port city, a year ago, you cannot drive a smooth road within the townhouses. You drive in town, the only thing you can see is potholes. If I can challenge you, go back to town. Most of those roads. So why can't I support the governor who loves my people? It is not all about party. It must not be Allison, but it must be the interest of my people. And that is the reason I'm supporting Symbolic Fubara. And I will never go back. I will stand by him Bring it. So at this point, please, my people, you voted me without party.
Yes.
I was voted across party. Yes. Please, that support you have given me is give to the governor of Fubara. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, we have our queen here. Want to present a wonderful gift to His Excellency. They're being represented by our Right Honorable Owaji Abiante. Very good. Okay.
Of progress. National Fubara ESSR. This respect is the symbol of progress to His Excellency National Fubara GSSRS.
It is so symbolic and significant. This is a pen, and this is the pen they are wanting to take from governor. This pen is called Red Barrow. And I know Red Barrow. And okay, this is fountain pen. A fountain pen with a red ink. It is fillable, Mont Blanc, 100 million naira. Representing Port Harcourt constituency 1 in the Federal House of Representatives. It's a person of Right Honorable Manushin. Here for me, so he's going to use Okrika, not even English. Talk to your people.
Say when I call you answer me. One of them to the freedom. My son of that's not where that song should come. That is the governor's track. DJ, give us the governor's track. Ebenezer, oh, Ebenezer, speak to you. The music has already consumed about 2 seconds of it. So we'll take back to English. My name is Honorable Manu Chim Tamno Pubo Umezuike. Not everybody here is Labour Party. Oh, sorry, not everybody here is PDP. The governor is a PDP man, but he runs inclusive government. I am from Labour Party. I am the only survivor of Labour Party in Rivers State. I'm a House of Rep member. The person that just spoke to you, Alison Ibis, my maternal home brother, my mother is from Okrika. He is not PDP, he is APC. But we are running simplified movement. CV is for everybody. CV is everybody's brother. Once again, I want to reassure you that Simi has Okrika at hand. Simi has just given us one first-class title. That is just the beginning. The man is working. The man is working with his engineer. They need to evaluate the topography of Okrika. They need to know what to do for Okrika. Just relax and go home and sleep. Let me end my speech here. Ebenezer, oh! The stool is just the one he gave to our king at Eketom. It's a first class stool. It's now a majesty. He did that without any consultation. Nobody paid him bribe or lobbied for him. No, he just gave it to him willingly. I thank you all.
You don't know what to do? Put your hands together for him. That's what he holding. Put your hands together for him. Thank you. The man representing us at the national level. The next to speak to us is our senior brother, a man who has wealth of experience both as a lawyer and as a legislator. He has been there at the background, but he came all out recently. He said, I can never be intimidated by anybody. He's now with us in person of Elder Barrister Honorable Boniface Emerenwa.
Simplified movement. Simplified movement. Investment. Simplified movement. I want to first of all thank God for the clearing weather today. I thank Him for His mercies. I also want to thank all of you. I'm highly elated for the number of people I see here today in Okrika. This is because what we are here today is for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving for what God did for our governor. From the election to the tribunal to the appeal court and to the Supreme Court of the land, that God was able to see him through. And you're all here today, you're a good number to appreciate God. That means you're in love with Him. I thank you much. The movement today we are talking about is not a movement of the PDP. It's a conglomeration of all the parties in River State. Conglomeration of people who don't even belong to any party, but voters, mere voters. It's like a movement. But Mali said, movement of the people. This is the movement of the people. For similar Fubara. Is it not? So what I'm begging you people is that this movement we are witnessing today in Okrika land should be sustained. You supported him yesterday, you are supporting him today, and I pray that you support him tomorrow. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Your support should not end today. It should be a support that supersedes 2027. Up to 2027. We are here to give that support. For those of us who have taken this time out today, God will bless every one of you. We are here, we are not going back. Sim Fubara has decided to show us the way and doing greatly well. And what he's doing, everybody's seeing. And we pray that he's going to do more for Okrika people and for every Rivers man. Thank you and God bless you.
Put your hands together for him now. Simplified movement! Simplified movement! This one is now for Alison. Simplified movement! I don't need any job again. Simplified movement! Governor is not hearing. Do you want to hear from Governor? Do you want to hear from Governor?
Yes, sir.
Simplified movement!
Yes.
They are coming up. Simplified movement!
Rivers first.
It's by Bluma now. Simplified movement! Rivers first!
Simplified movement.
Before I call His Excellency to speak to you, let me just tell you something. As the Director General of Simplified Movement, I want to say that Africa is not just simplified, highly simplified, totally simplified, super simplified. Honestly, I will call result after now. I think I shouldn't call before the governor address you. But let me say this. We are here to join you to say, God, thank you for what you have done in the life of Rivers people. Not to Symbolic alone. You voted for him and they say no. They took him to tribunal. He won in the tribunal. He won in the appeal. He also won it at Supreme Court. That is the reason why we are thanking God. And some persons who do not believe in God are angry that why are we going around thanking God? Is thanking God a sin? No. Is thanking God a sin? No. It can only be a man who does not believe in God to say, God, why are these people thanking you? Thanking God means appreciating God for God to do more for you, isn't it? Yes. We want God to do more for us. Why are you angry that we are going edge by edge thanking God? Anyway, if you don't like, I'm going to hug a transformer. If you don't like, go and hug a... Anyway, today I have a stock, but the stock I will release them in my town. Tomorrow is Ogumolo. You will hear music. You can go on radio, it's my business. Either I'm on the ground, fear no fall. So, we hear they are bragging of a 12 flyovers, isn't it? The first project Governor flag off was the ring road. Are you aware? In that ring road, we have 8 flyovers. How many remain? 4. We don't cancel now. Within a year, 8. Within a year, 8 flyovers is embedded in that ring road. How many remain? 4. By the time we get to 2027, we'll do more. Governor will do more. If in a ring road we have 8 flyovers, then by the time we get to 2027, are we not going to do more? We'll cancel, we'll delete them by number. Anyway, let me say that Okereka is the highest mobilized LGA in this zone. Okereka is the highest mobilized LGA in this on a go see Ogumolo tomorrow. On a go rock tomorrow. So for now, Okereka is the first year. For now, we have this zone. And I know the people put on that. If Ogumolo put on that, no money for you people. But there's a prize for first position. But for now, you are the first. And that money will be given to your leader if you stand to beat Ogumolo. That band is it for me too? Okay. All the God said what you do because I love it. Okay, at this junction, let me invite the governor representative. In fact, the man you are seeing at the governor Eastern, a quiet and soft-spoken man like the governor, a man with all the accolades. is going to tell you what governor said he should tell you. Let me invite or hand over the microphone to the governor representative, Right Honorable Abiata Owaji, the leader of the leader of National Assembly Caucus in Rivers State. Other people, nothing. Other talk to your people.
Simplified movement. Simplified movement. Reverse first. Simplified movement. Your Royal Majesties, our brothers and sisters, I was touched when I listened to my sister. When I listened to our daughter, I was touched. I was touched and I realized that indeed we have been imprisoned. We have been imprisoned for long. Because a few days back, if you recall, there was a report that was released indicating that 75% of our schools don't have more than 2 teachers. Yes. And 90% of our schools are dilapidated. So I was touched because it did not happen in the last 10 months. Neither did it happen in the last 2 years. It was an accumulation of neglect. An accumulation of neglect. It is for this sake that this government has come to guarantee liberty. It is for this reason alone that we have come to break the chains that has held us bound. And we have started by guaranteeing a facelift to the famous Okrika Grammar School. It will not be limited to Okrika Grammar School because we know that the very first item, the very first move that will guarantee our freedom is education. Long ago, someone from South Africa sang about our situation today. For those of you who used to sing reggae, someone sang about our pathetic situation years ago. They don't want to build schools anymore. What do they want to build? Prison. It is not the physical prison that they have built. They have built the prisons of your mind. They have built prisons in the form of loyalty that you cannot question a man who has done wrong. You cannot question a man who has misled you. You cannot question a man who is doing wrong. That in itself is prison. And the worst form of imprisonment is that imprisonment of your mind. But this administration has come to break free of that bound. To break free of those walls that have kept you bound without dancing on the streets. Without any band. We have guaranteed that 2 reverse tools of Krikese have been lifted to first-class status. Amanyanabo of Okoche and Amanyanabo of Kononju have first-class status as we speak. There was no band that was sung anywhere when they were done. When the rehabilitation of Okrika Grammar School started, there was no band that was sung. In same vein, every other demand of yours, every other entitlement of every part of this state shall be attended to without bans on our streets. This is your own government. This is our own government. The only thing we owe is our support, unfettered support, unshaken support. If that is guaranteed, we can say, go home and sleep. As if that gesture was not enough, the same sister of mine, the same daughter of ours, made a symbolic presentation. So those of us who had ever been to school, you will know that the red ink, the red biro, serves a lot of purposes. One, it is to assess how well you have done. It also gives authorization that you have done well. It also guarantees that it will correct you if you have made a sentence and you have faltered. The red ink is that ink that will help you to say it should be is instead of was. So we have been handed over this symbol of authority, this symbol to correct our past that have gone wrong, this symbol that will direct our future, this symbol that will assess us on a daily basis. We cannot have anything greater than this. And as I get back to my principal, I will hand it down the way it has been. I will also try to explain our collective understanding of what has been done today. This is a symbol of authority, and it has come from no place than the Greek say kingdom. Bear it in mind. Let it be established today that that is a testament of your ownership of this government, because they are giving us the tool to correct ourselves. They are giving us the tool to continuously and continually evaluate and assess our part, redirecting same when we have gone wrong, and granting applause to those who are supporting us. Thank you very much. God bless.